Je kunt een filmkeuze maken hier, hè? En dan moeten we wel betalen, hè? Kun je niet ergens, hè?
20 man.
Ja, met 20 man. Gewoon hier op de kamer met 20 man en dan een filmpje. Hey, wat doen jullie? Gaan jullie slapen of zullen we nog weer gaan drinken?
Ja, ik heb wel dorst eigenlijk.
Eindhoven, 4.
Wat wil je doen? Bellen. Ga je naar huis bellen?
Dat kan nou toch niet.
Ja, maar ik ga met die telefoon. Je moet het gewoon in de hal doen.
Veel havel en gooi je zo erin.
Ja, daar hebben ze wel stuivers.
Hey jongens, nog eventjes niet wacht.
Gewoon een briefje. Sleutel. Zoom.
Kut hè, ik mis weer. Godverdomme.
Yeah, we need 4 coins.
Just leave it like that. The money's on the table.
Alright, that's good. You can't hit my ball first though.
Peace, man.
Ja, had wel ja.
Hij zal het opnemen ook. Jij ook wel hè?
Nee man.
Nou, wat brandt er daar? Een lampje. Oh nee, Didi.
Ja, Mr. Universe verkiezing hier hè.
Zou ik een backtrap overheen zetten, hè? Over de lens?
Lampje.
Zie je precies waar ik gisteravond gegeten heb? Niks.
Hé, wat? Yo, Jesus. Jesus Christ, superstar.
Echte marinier hè.
Kut.
Ik moest zo gisteravond lachen hè, toen de mensen dat voordeden. Ah, ja.
Hey, Jacobs, als jij die camera nog op die prullenbak zet, kun je hem dan geloven dat het best wel van. Jacobs, nee, niet drukken, want hij is al staan klaar. Wat dan? Ja, niet erop drukken, wacht even tot hij ook bij is.
Daar is niks te
Dus, geen geld.
Kut, je weet niet
Nee, hier
hoe heet
zitten
deze
we
straat?
ergens nou,
Hoe heet deze straat?
Hij maakt gratis 7 tot 12.
Hè?
Noordwest.
Nee, echt niet.
Dat is wel waar.
Ja, is niet.
Hier, Long Street. Hey, politie, die moet vertellen weg. Dat is wel leuk.
Oh ja.
Wat zijn we nou heen? Denk kijk.
In Amerika is je 's morgens om 7 uur lopen.
Ja, ik heb die 9 van me die staat te zingen, joh.
Hé hoor, de zing hij. Je wint.
bruin, hè? Kan ook nog. Ik kan er een man aan. Simpel zeg.
Ik ben een beetje storen wat man.
Nee, waarom ben je hier dan nog niet echt aan te zingen?
Hey, he's got those camcorders.
Peter, snow party tonight.
Ja, daar is.
It ain't even snowing, man.
A girl party.
Is it snowing?
One girl. No, no. One. Here, behind me, okay.
Was die 0 toch leuk, hè?
Hey, guy.
Dat is een tekstje van de
No press.
Oké.
You safe to planet. I'm dead.
En hij had onze vriendin weg.
Prachtig.
She's back again.
She's back in town.
Porn bugs.
Fucking strange people. No!
Hey, she's weer terug.
Vleugetje of niet?
I know, but this is your mark, man.
Hey, fuck off. Ja, dat is dus Erik zijn nieuwe liefde.
Otherwise?
Yes, whatever. I swear that I'll tomorrow.
Nee.
Is everybody going downstairs?
I smell bacon.
Shut up. We're going downstairs. Are you guys coming?
Ja.
Okay.
I love it. Boah, jij ik voelt wel. Big gorgeous will build.
Wordt het Timmons dat in de zonde?
Really mean it. You're very special.
Dat zie je nog.
Christmas Classic is coming at you. Mike King puts out in front. For doing it for Redline, it's King ODI. Rider's going to be Abadessa in that 2 spot. Corbett coming on like gangbusters for Auburn in 3. King, Abadessa, Corbett headed into turn number 3. They come around. Mike King's got something all over his back tire, looking to get away from it. It's King for Redline. Abadessa, ODI in 2. He's got it all by himself from California. This is Larry Mears for White Bear. Red 4 Wills Racing brings you the number 1 ride in race number 19, 18 and over experts. Races through 50 needs to be in staging. This is New York's Billy Thompson as I live at Green Terry's Pride and Joy. Bill Thompson, we call him the Wild One, followed by Great Britain's Johan by the number 38, the natural 38 of Rich Pool. It's Williams and Pool. Here comes Amila. Williams, Pool, and Mila. Williams for Robinson. Mila jumps in there to sneak the 2. It'll be Williams. Pool for Mila E. Newton Shida. Race number 25, 18 and over experts. Races through 60. We need to have you in staging, please. Races through 60. Totally illegible number plate. Let's get something done about that. You guys have been real good. Let's see if we can check it out. We'll take the number 48, real difficult to read from Holland. Hater Doles, Dougie Newton, DJ's Pride and Joy. It is Doles and Newton at the minute line. Ooh, I'm not going to call that. Could have been either one. It's flying Brian Cole Rope and Company DK Racing going to bring it on home. Race number 29, 18 and over experts. What a no stranger to me. I think I've known him since he was 6. This is Danny Nelson at Ford PT Bicycles. The National 15 is off at that third spot. Zupko coming down to the wire. It's going to be Zupko all the way. Race number 32, we're still working on the 17-year-old experts. I do need races through 80 into staging, please. We'll take the National 16 out of Pennsylvania of Taylor Eisenhart. This guy was awesome yesterday. We told you SE is back. One of my favorite guys from the West Coast. This is J.J. Jeff Maloney. Eisenhart and Jeff Maloney. Big streak in between the rest of them. Eisenhart. Jeff Maloney is almost there. The third going to go to the double nines. Whoever that may be. No, that is Bryce Everett.
Number 135 more Pro Super Open Wheels. Boston Beaver, Alan Foster, Todd Corbett, and Adam Richards.
Katie Nardini from Moto 130.
Bang is our last group Pro Super Open Wheels on in. Boston Beaver got it right now early on. Here comes TC Corbett for Auburn. It is all Auburn right now, in and out of turn. Go Alan! Here comes Foster coming out like gangbusters for TNT. We got all kinds of slipping and sliding and dipping and diving going on back there in the pack. Up front on this one, it still is Todd Corbett on the Auburn. In the second spot is Adam Richards, followed by the national number 4 of Alan Foster. That puts Boston Beaver in there for 4. If we go to the line, it's going to be all Auburn and Todd Corbett. In there for 2 is Alan Foster, followed by Boston Beaver and the tough luck guy, Adam Richards. Owen out of Connecticut had the lead early on, not any longer. Yeah, it's Owen coming out of the pack. Owen still hanging on. Low number is 137 in the second spot. We need to sort him out. It still is Owen. Owen followed by the number 89. A tough one to read is Robert Jacobs. Owen and Jacobs are your top 2. Back there for the third spot is the number 24 of Brian Bono. Up front on this again, Jacobs. Move on Owen. Owens comes right back at him. Classic BMX action. Here we go. It's going to be Jacobs and Owen in a close one. On number 139 more, 16 and over open. We got one rider slip the pedal. It's going to cost him just everything right now. Up front on this one, that is might be Rob Galecki out of New Jersey. We'll sort him out as they come around. Scratch that. That's number 61. And Jacques Brew from Germany. We got a German rider out there. Whoa, he's out of it now. That gives the lead to the number 62 of Alberto Jesus. Wow, I got a mouthful of names on this one. It looks like Jesus gonna have the win. Maybe not 62D. Yeah, that is DJ Seuss. Hanging on. Looked like the number 20 got second. That was, in fact, Rob Galecki. Ryan Krupe, coming from California. Look out, Mr. Sweeper out there. That's got to be Krupe, followed by the 04 of Mike, the Maniac Gold. Number 141, 60 and over, open, still working on it. Heading for turn number 3 as they come out of it. Up front on this one is the number 12 of Greg Beam, the national number 12, hails from Ohio. It is Beam on a moonbeam right now. In the second slot is the number 90 of Eric Molders. Beam and Molders, your top 2. Going to go to the line that way. It's going to be Beam, Molders, followed by the number 38 of Richard Open. One on number 142. One of them says, no, thank you. I'm going to sit down and rest for a while. Up front on this one, the red and white, Stephen Spar, Shepley, Spar, and the number 7 novice from Virginia is Jim Riley. In and out of the final turn, nothing has changed since the start. It is going to be Brad Shepley going coast to coast. Stephen Spar settles for 2. We're working on model number 1.
Round of applause for Mike King and John first. John out of Texas. Race number 2, more pros coming at you. Boston Beaver looking to get away from Foster. It is the Beaver. Brian Foster on patrol. So is Todd Lyons in 3. Boston Beaver coming at you. Here comes Foster on the inside. The Beaver looking to put on the turbos. Foster going to take it over. Brian Foster cycle grab 2. Looking to get away from a rider from Great Britain. Over the gravity cavity. They come. Whoa! 2. Looks like the number 26 of Mark Zalewski, the Mark man for TNT, was right the first time. In second, Alberto De Jesus out of what looks like the Netherlands, or maybe Colombia. It is still Zalewski De Jesus in that 2 spot. 2B guy in 3. We'll check it out. Be out of Indiana. Harvey. Whoa, look at this. Jay Harvey almost blows off a good one. And that's flying Brian Dodd. Mears in full control. Make that 3 rounds and 3 birds for White Bears. Mears. Race number 19 brought to you by Wild Bill Thompson, Rev 4 Wilkes Racing, grid plate rider in that 2 spot. Thompson looks unbelievable this weekend. I can't even believe this man is related to his mother. How could it be? In the 2 spot, the number 63 of Marcel Polkamp. Looking to get around the big guy, no way. It'll be Thompson, Polkamp, and I believe that was Indri in the 3 of Awesome Alan Hale as Damberger moves around the last turn, looking at the finish line, taking care of business for Rocket Racing. The red, white, blue of Robinson up front. Looks like the double 2's National 22 out of Ohio of Sean Williams. Al Mila for DNS in the 2 spot. It is still the big guy. Rich Poole, Sean Williams and Al Mila. West Webco Racing in 3. Poole and Mila, Poole, Mila, Webco will take the 3rd. Race number 23, 18 and over experts, bringing you Mike Rorty. Rorty, a brand new rider out of the Haro Groupie Camp, out of the state of California. Has got the nooch all over him. Frankie Nuccio doing it for the Sundance crew. Rorty is there. He's making his statement. I'm here. I'm liking it. Nuccio says, well, I don't, as they get down to the wire. Rorty by a hair. Nuccio will take the 2nd. Greg Beam with the 3rd. Race number 24 is Edward Combs out of Ohio. He's sitting back now, moving back to the 2 spot. In the lead right now, say hello to the number 87. Dynamite Donnie. It's Frederick. Pfeiffer in the 3. Frederick, Pfeiffer, and Metallica in the 2 spot. That weird number plate, I recognize it from yesterday. He didn't do too bad either. This is Brad Bales showing you how he did. Bales now taking it over. The heavy Methler in the 2 spot. TOL split images in 3. That is Ray Gagnon. Race number 43. They're going to decide who's going to fall down and who isn't, who's going to ride in the Christmas tree. Come on, somebody gets out of there clean. We'll take the 65 of Brian Fell, the troll. Brian Fell said it couldn't be done. Come on, we need a round of applause. Mega guy, Mega 8, Brian Fell.
It's to the finish line. Medic to the finish line.
Need a medic to the finish line. Hold it on the hill. Hold it. He heard you. Mr. McGilvery is a very cool guy. He heard you. We need somebody to direct traffic over here, please. We would appreciate it. Race in the 2 from Auburn, Tim, out of Long Island, New York. Race number 56. 16-year-old expert still coming around the high side. The National 22 of John, Mark Van Loor from the Netherlands for Webco. Van Loor, another European, putting a hurt on the USA. DJ's rider, that means John Salzman. Doug is a happy critter. Then Loor and Salzman. Van Loor make that 2. Salzman and Brzezinski. And it looks like we've got John Cole in that 3rd spot for Wilkes Rev 4. Here they come. Goal, Eastwood and Goal, followed by the National 30 of Kendall. Race number 58, 16 experts still coming off the wire. Dana Jordan is there. Dana Jordan, more Rocket Racing. That's Pro Cycles, the same color, Dana, sorry about that. Dana Jordan for Pro Cycles will take the US 7 ride in the 2 spot. Whoever that may be, let's get the number plates all square.
Het is John Keur, de reporter en de fotograaf van BNX Plus. Hey John!
It looks like we got everybody trying to get on top. but it looks like it will be the 15. 16-year-old up front, Tim Mize doing so on the top spot, but it will be Mize, the Rooter, the 89, looks like he's gone for third for now. It's Rick Bencourt as they come around. It will be Mize up front on this one. The 14 of Rooter trying to make it move out. They'd like to thank the collection taken by all the Connecticut families up there and the Rook Red Corps Racing Team. How about a round of applause for that group up there? Injury to the arm. Anyway, we're going to bring him over. Let's have a big round of applause for Charlie Thompson. Charlie, good luck to you. Well, number 134 in the gate. Bang, gate is done. Owens had the whole shot early on. No longer. He's going backwards. Mike King for Redline in the lead. It is King. Here comes Holmes, I believe. It is King in there for the second spot. It's number 25. Maybe that's 85 of Dale Holmes. Tough one to read. I don't have a 25. It's going to be King still hanging out with the lead. Here we go. At turn number 4. Here comes Holmes down low on the inside. It is King and Holmes. Maybe Carter. That's Percy Owens back on his caboose. Here we go. Everybody's over the gravity cavity cleanly. Here we go to the line. It's going to be Mike King. I believe Carter, Holmes, and Owens. More Pro Super Open Wheels last group. Number 135, Boss the Beaver, Alan Foster, Todd Corbett, and Adam Richards. Bang, gate is down side by side. We go. It's going to be Boss the Beaver. Here comes Auburn and TDC. Corbett, no. Todd falls back into third. It's going to be Boss the Beaver hanging on for the second spot. That's going to be Alan Foster in there for 2, I believe. Here comes Corbett trying to get through traffic. Just can't get up there. That is Foster back in for 4. I'm sorry. Here comes Corbett. Corbett is definitely the man on the move. It still is the Beaver. No, it's Corbett in there for 2. Foster and Richards having their own battle back in the pack. Everyone is over cleanly. Here we go. The push to the line. It's going to be the number 18 of Boston Beaver. Corbett in a close second, followed by Adam Richards and Alan Foster. In the third spot is going to be Jeff Dean. Well, number 137, more 16 and over. Opens continues. Big Ben Ullman out of Connecticut calls Washington, D.C. right now his home. It is Ullman in there for 2. That's going to be the number 89 of Robert Jacobs. Ullman and Jacobs, your top 2. They're going to end that way. In there for 3 is the national number 24 of Ryan Bonneau. Brewer, maybe that is. I'm going to say Brewer. In and out of turn number 4, it is Brewer in there for the second slot. The number 20 of Rob Dalecki. Hails from the Garden State of New Jersey. It is Brewer and Dalecki. Here we go to the line. It's going to be Brewer. Dalecki in the battle for the third spot. Looks like it's going to go to Alan Miller. And the Maniac, Mike Gull. Here we go. Heading for the turn number 5. Groupie still hanging on. Gull dives down on the inside. Tried to pull the ball in the watch. It wouldn't work for him. It's going to be Groupie. Gull, number 21 coming on. Rich Grundy. One of number 141, the same class, 16 and over open, brought to you by the national number 12 from Ohio, Greg Beam. It is Beam, followed by number 38 of Richard Poole. Beam and Poole, MCS colors all over the backside of Poole. It still is Beam. Poole, the rider in the third spot is number 98 of Igor Ubu from Germany. Here we go to the line, and it's still going to be Beam, followed by the last group of 16 and over opens. One with number 142 up front on this one is Peter Does. It is Does or Does. Does sure does it right now. It is Does. In there for the second spot is the national number 2 of Brad Shepley from New Jersey. It's going to be Does and it goes to Ryder Shepley in the second spot. In there for 3 is going to be the number 10 of Stephen Spar.
Good Jack!
Eric Jordan from Tennessee showing
Nikolai, Redcliffe, and Fisher. When I look at Fisher and Redcliffe, if you go over Fisher, will settle for either second and third. Moto number 226, 5 and under, boys and girls. Jesse Howman out in front. It's the U.S. And Aaron Smith. Watch out, Smith couldn't get on the inside, but didn't do it. Your leader still rolling out in front. Sadly in second, Smith in third. The little 16 is
today, it will be Roland, Satterley, and Smith going 1 and 2. We get the first round of the motos. Motos 1 through 40 should be in staging. 1 through 40 in staging. All right, Bernard Lee, let's have a big round of applause, everybody. Dirty, love it. All right, on the gate, third round. First, Ann King wanted to Avedessa, TC, Todd Carbett, the Auburn guy, working on Avedessa at the line. Woo, motor number 2, all pros. Third round, running on points, BFW Falcon, working on Klaus the Beaver. It's going to be Cyclocraft all over it. It's going to be Foster, Brian Foster, Todd Lyon in the 2 spot. It's going to be Foster, Lyon, Foster Beaver for Whipco in the 3. Cyclocraft, Essen, M kind of guy in the 2 spot base. It's going to be Lyon. Absolutely crazy, but Canvas Flash ain't no repeats. Factory MCS guy gotta take this one in. The OSHA doing it for Revcor. Wilk in the 2. Percy Owens, the 14, coming in on 3 is Brian Gay. I'm doing it for TOL Split Images. But a number 5, more super class action GT colors on the top side of this one. It's going to be the number 85 of Dale Holmes. Holmes in control 11, working in 2 is Jason Lonogram. Holmes in Lonogram 1 and 2. The Whipco rider is Robbie Morales, working the 3 spot. Holmes, Lonogram, Morales, your top 3 riders. Holmes going to take this one home. He's got it all wired at the finish line. Sean Holmes, the 11, coming in for the 2 spot. Lonogram, Robbie Morales will take the 3 for the Empire State. Moto number is 6, more super class action, blasting down the first straight. Yikes, stripes, factory flag. The English rider is going to be Neil Wood, 666 kind of guy. It's going to be Wood. Looks like maybe the 34 and looking for Sean Newberry to get out of the middle. Didn't do it for me. On the top side is going to be Jimmy Garcia. Moto number 18 and over experts. White Bear on the top side of this one. It's going to be Merch. It's going to be Larry Merch from California. The double O's in second. Ooh, from Switzerland, it's Bodesu. How about Merch and Bodesu doing 1 and 2. Merch, the White Bear rider. Bodesu doing it for GT. The European GT comes in for the 2-101. Coming in for 3rd is Atkins. Moto number is 19 or 18 and over expert action. Coming out of the middle, it's going to be Ripcord. How about the number 27 of Billy Thompson and Robert Entry in the 2 spot. Thompson and Entry doing it 1 and 2. Working around towards the last turn. It's still going to be Thompson, Entry, and they're going to get some big heat from the 63 of Holcamp jumping in for the 2 spot. Thompson and Holcamp now going to take it down. When Thompson goes down, Billy and Caroline doing it 1 and 2. Shipley going to take it in. Caroline to the 60. And then the 3rd, how about number 21, 18 and over experts. It's going to be the 21 on the top side. And Hale 1 into the 61 of Brewer coming in for the 3rd. Moto number is 22, 18 and over expert action. Robinson colors on the top side of this. This one is going to be the national 22 of Sean Williams. Williams, the European rider in 2nd, is going to be Jacobs. Robert Jacobs Got some pressure on him from the 22, Sean Williams. It's not going to happen. It's going to be the 28 taking it for the win. It's going to be Jacobs in for the 2. Number 64 of Tim Simon. Simon out in front, and Cartia working in the 2 spot. California guy, he put the pressure on. Made a big move looking up. Cartia got some pressure on him. He's bumper to bumper going into the last turn. Cartia the high five. Everybody gets good. Number 62 jumps in. That is going to be Chad Kivar from Pennsylvania taking the win. Number 25, 18 over expert action. It's going to be the 48 maybe of Doze, followed by the 88 of Karak and Dubster. Luke working in the 3 spot. He's going to roll it in for the 3rd. But number 20 of the Meat Wagon out in front, doing it for Van and Company. Colgrove, followed by the 25 of David Graham. It's going to be Colgrove and Graham 1 and 2. 12 of Dickwater working in the 3. Big Brian Colgrove, the Meat Wagon, going to take this one off, put it in the bag. He's going to do it. It's going to be the national. It's going to be number 20, moto number 29, 18 and over experts. GT colors on the top side. It's going to be the Perfect Stranger. No, it isn't. It's going to be the 83 of Yannick Rosset. Thank you very much. Yes, it is a Perfect Stranger. It's going to be Rosset. Rosset. We just thought it was Danny Nelson. It's going to be Rosset. And I love that 15 in second. Delfino, and I give that a courtesy announcement because of the plate. Indiana, year-old expert action. The O expert action. BMW, bike work. Sorry to say, Thompson is not there. Look at that on the inside, national number 1 for NBL, doing it big time, doing it for MCS right now. It is Canet up front on this one in the 2nd spot. It'll look like that's Todd Lyons put on a show last time around. It is Canet. Lyons in there for 3 is Burks. It looks like Neil Wood back on the caboose. Back up front, they'll say hello to Terry Canet. Got it, dialed in, gonna go ballistic on this one. Here comes Canet, here comes Lyons right behind him, getting all kinds of style. He's gonna pay for it. I think he's gonna drop back. As he goes to the line, the national number 1 pro is gonna be Terry Canet. In there for 2 is Burks, followed by Neil Wood and Todd Lyons. 4 pro super open wheels, number 134, Dale Holmes, Eric Carter, Percy Owens, and Mike King. Bang gate is down, whole shot, maybe Carter on the inside. Carter's got the good line going in. It looks like King is going to get stuck in traffic. Black heck, King taking the high groove around, still in 3rd place. We're looking at Carter in and out of turn number 2. King trying to bust a move on him. We just lost Owens. He's out of it. We got the number 85 of Dale Holmes. There goes Mike King. It's down to only 2. We're looking at Carter and Holmes, I believe. Here we go to the ballistic end of this thing as Holmes gives up the chase. I think that Carter gives up the chase. That's going to give the win to Holmes. Everybody else is out of this one. It's going to be Holmes and the number 25 of Eric Carter. We're going to check out the Spider-Man over here, Percy Owens, as Mike King is back up. It's going to continue. Moto number 135, more Pro Super Open Wheels. Boston Leader, Alan Foster, Todd Corbett, and Adam Richards. Bang, goes down, looking at Foster on the inside. Corbett might have got the whole shot. It's going to be Boston Leader and Corbett, 1 and 2. Good battle back in the back between Richards and Foster. We just lost somebody. Back up front on this one, I think it's Richards is down. We're looking at Boston, the Beaver, and Foster, followed by Todd Corbett. Looks like just about everyone's giving up the chase here. On the front end of this one again, it is Boston, the Beaver. Here comes Corbett grabbing some style. He's going to grab the lead. As we head to the line, nose to tail, that's going to be Todd Corbett, Boston, the Beaver, and Alan Foster. Set him up. Moving on to number 136, first group 16 and over open. The supercharged hot rods here this week, and no doubt about it. Up front on this one, it looks like it's going to be Jeff Bean. Bean, make that a D-E-I-N. Out of Florida National, it is going to be Jeff Bean. Maybe not. Whoa, maybe not. It looked like Sterling came and stole that line. But on number 137, still working on a 16 and over open group. Up front on this one, it looks like it almost was Ben Oman for a little bit. Oman sitting in the second spot. That's got to be the number 90 of Josh Orr, I think. Tough number plate to read. Again, that is Oman in the second slot. Got to be Orr up front. Orr, Oman, and the number 24 of Brian Bonneau. Let's go in and out of the final turn. That is the number 89. I'm sorry, Robert Jacobs up front. It is Jacobs, Oman, and Bonneau. We got some fluorescent colors flying high up there on the lead. Looks like the national number 5 out of California is Mike Luna. Luna working on the third leg of his perfect. It looks like the national number 88. Maybe at the 80. Robert Indre up front on this one. Now it's going to be the lunatic Mike Luna with the win. Thoreau in there for 2. Still working 16 and over open 139 is the moto. All kinds of airtime, big heavy bail by one rider out there. On the top spot of this one, it's got to be Baruch out of Germany. In the second spot is the number 62 of Al De Jesus. It is Ferrer. It is Ferrer with the win. The number 62 is De Jesus, followed by the number 58 of Sean. Next of Ryan Krupe. It is Gall and Krupe, your top 2. We head to the line. Looks like they're going to finish that way. It's going to be Gall, Krupe, and Rich Grundy. 16 and over now. This continues moto number 141. Up front on this one, it looks like it is maybe the national number 12 of Greg Bean. Bean set the pace right now. Early in and out of New York, we've got Richie Poole on his backside. It is Bean and Poole, your top 2. Back there for 3 on the 90 machine is Eric Molders. Up front on this one, as they go in and out of the final turn, though, it still is going to be the national number 12 from Ohio, Greg Bean with the win. Richie Poole settles for 2. But at number 142, the last group of 16 and over open. We got Joe Shapley, England, Spar, and Jimmy Riley. Up front on this one, doing it for Coastal, is the national number 2. He hails from New Jersey. That is Brad Shepley. In the second spot is the 48 of Pierre Doze. Shepley and Doze back there for a 3 on the 70 machine. That is maybe Jim Riley. Is that the 7th novice? Up front on this one, though, it still is the national number 2 of Brad Shepley. Doze for 2. And number 10 of Steven Spar finishes 3rd. 14, 15-year-old open class on the track. Moto number 143, and that is brought to you by Eric Jordan out of Tennessee, flying the national number 10 flag. In the second spot is the number 2, De Jesus, and the last qualifier is number 26, Mark Zalewski. We lose one of them. The third spot is Danny. Hers is going to be Sutton. Holman. Hers, your last qualifier, is going to be the number 34 of Tom Dean. Zabasi, they're going. The national number 30 is going. That is Treaty. Your last qualifier is the number 5, Wayne Poole. Qualifier number 304 more, 18 over, experts in national number 6 out of California. That is Larry Hirsch. In there for the second spot is a 19. I believe that's Ryan Dodd. It is Hirsch and Dodd trying to take care of business out there. The third spot is the number 93 of Indre. Back up front on this one is going to be, says Ron Petty on the backside, but that's going to be Hirsch. It is the number 19 for Dodd. And
top side, the number 2 belongs to Alan Hale or Brett. It's going to be Denberger. The 61 getting in 3rd, and 61 is going to be Bauer getting in there, and Alan Hale on the cut. 306, we're going to be number 12, belongs to Bean, Greg Bean out of the top side of this one. Beeman all the way around on the upper DK in the 2 spot. We're going to have the number 89 of Jacobs. Bean, 80, Bean, Jacobs, Miller, and on the bubble, number
Number 7 is Riley. For 16 qualifiers coming at you on the top side. Let's see if we get that number. Could be the 48. The 48 to Doze. Doze, the 88 in second is Tarek. It's going to be Doze and Tarek, 1 and 2. Dougie Luden in the 3. Doze, Tarek, Luden, 1, 2, and 3 on the bubble. To cap this one, it's going to be the 500 of Rookie Matters, followed by the 99. The 99 of Johnson and Combs. Batters, Johnson, the 14 of Roberts, and the 67 of Combs. 309, the last of the qualifiers. It's going to be the 83 and the 7. That is Rossett and Colgrove. Rossett and Colgrove doing it 1 and 2. Rossett, Colgrove, the 15 of Delfino on the bubble. We'll pick out that one coming around the tower turn. That is going to be the 25 of David Graham.
We're going to have just a 5-minute break. Just count them in the meantime. Come ask us.
Mario!
Colleen Caber. I think that's how you say it. We found your bank card if you want to come up with some ID. Look, I want to direct your eyes to center field here. We have a youngster who's with the foreign contingency from Austria. The first birthday here in the United States. On the count of 3, I want you to give him a real good American birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mario. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, support!
Give a round of applause for all the USA. Happy birthday. Woo!
Hey, what about
Another nice round of applause for Homer. He's not a bad guy. He was responsible for this whole thing. Homer, you're okay.
what about
Mike King now with the lead for Redline. Corbett for Auburn Racing. For we got Farrell, ODIs. We got to have Vanessa. Here comes Trouble on the inside. Johnny first now taking the 3. Look at the Beaver. Fight his way to get in. King, Corbett, 1, 2, push. And the Beaver. And they're going to sail up and head down to the hill. I'll see you guys at the main event. Corbett, King, John Person, going pro 2 years in a row. This is the terrible T. Terry Jeanette. It's live on the comeback rail. There's nothing awesomer than Eric Carter in 2. Here comes the Lions fighting for his wife, Jeanette and Carter. 1 and 2. Alan Foster in 3 is with it. Brian looking to get in there. Headed down to the main event. Big time Carter. Jeanette, Carter, Foster, and Lions.
In the 1 spot, going to be the Webco rider, the 99 of Chris Everett. Everett and Jeff Maloney, 1 and 2. It's going to be Jeff Maloney, the gangster, out in front. Everett and the 26 of Susie. And the 19 on the bubble is going to be Swain. 16 get in and make the cut. 28 qualifier number 4, 22 to group 18 and over. Next, the big guys coming at us. Looks like the national number 4 has got the lead. That is Eric Wolford. Wolford on fire, right on his backside of the national number 9 look, Ron Sutton. Wolford and Sutton, your top 2. Looks like Zalunsky wants a piece of the action, sitting in the 3rd spot. The last qualifier right now is Chris Nakudo. Back up front is all Dan's competition, got his hands full. 1-8 qualifier number 424, still working on the 18 and over expert. National number 24, Alan Hale, taking no prisoners right now. Everybody else, we just lost 3 of them down there in turn number 1. We got 4 of them up right now. Up front on this one for Rocket, racing the national number 21 of Corey Denberger. Coastal colors all over his backside. It is Denberger up front, followed by the number 2 of Shepley. Denberger and Shepley, and they're going to go. Your third qualifier is going to be the number 24 of Alan Hale. Your last qualifier going to the quarters is going to be the number 61B of Jack Berber. That's what you say when he gets cold. 1-8 qualifier number 425. We're still working on this 18 and over experts. Still moving for DJs on the inside. Backs it down just a little bit. We just going to lose 1, 2. Larry, Mo, and Curly are all down. Up on the top end of this thing, coming out of turn number 3. It looks like it's the number 48 of Peter Doze. It's going to be Doze, followed by Luton. In there for 3 is going to be the number 7 of James Riley. 500 back there for the last spot, Danny Rumble. Back up front on this one, though, it's going to be Doze. Luton, the number 7 is going to go. That is Riley, your last qualifier, the number. Some semis are posted, I'm told. Some semis are posted. We're still trying to figure out this one, though. We're last group, 18 and over X. 1-8 qualifier number 426 out of California. That is Batters. Batters up front on this one. Colgrove in the second slot. Back there for the third spot. That's number 14 of Danny Roberts. Batters, Colgrove, Roberts. Somebody just bailed it. That was Batters. He's out of it now. Too bad. National number 7 up here is Colgrove for batting company. It's going to be Colgrove. He's going. The 14 is going as Roberts. The number 25 is going. That is Graham. Your last qualifier. The national number 15 hails from New York, Louis.
Eerste finale professionals. Bas de Bever, Todd Lyons, wow.
First
Bas.
Day 1 for 1992 Christmas Classic Racing, Bas de Bever. It's de Bever. Woo! King now. It's King and de Bever. King.
Come on, Bas.
ODI ride's gonna be first. It's King first. On the pole is de Bever. In the third place is the crazy one. That is Todd Lyons. My King Redline into John Purse. ODI for base. It is the base, all right. Todd Lyons on the bubble. De Bever trying to make the cut. Coming from behind is Avedessa. It'll be My King, John Purse, Todd Lyons, Boss.
Sanaka, the national number 3 is Percy Owens. Arachnophobia back there for the third spot. Back up front on this one, it still is the number 85 of Dana Holmes. It's going to be Holmes. Sanaka, the number 3 of Owens, your last qualifier. Looks to be the national number 1 of Robbie Morales. Gates down, looks like a landslide going on. Hang on your helmets as we go into turn number 1. They'll try to sort it out. One rider breaking away for the back end for turn 2. That rider's number is the number 25 and the 1-2 Robbie Hughes out of New York. It is the national number 12 of Hughes. The 6X right behind him, Jimmy Garcia. Hughes and Garcia having their own race going on. It is Hughes. Garcia, the number 24 right now in the third spot is Brent Smith. Hughes and Garcia picking on an aerial display. It is not even number 29S and it was locked up. Please keep your eyes open for it. Qualifier number 531 still working on a 16X. Up front on this one looks to be the 04, I think, of Mike Gall. Possibly the number 92 of Mark Van Loer in there for 2. Gall, Van Loer, the number 3rd spot. I missed it going by. We'll pick them up. Up front on this one is Gall. Number 2 goes to the 04. All right, we missed an 8-year-old expert quarterfinal coming at you big time here. Gonna be looking at Mike Hammond working his way out. Rich Grundy, the snake bite pair up on the outside. I know Dan's going nuts. It's gonna be Hammond and Grundy, your top 2 riders. Will I need guy number 3? I'm gonna go with Susie. It's gonna be Hammond, Grundy, Susie. 1, 2, 3. Bubble Man up for grabs. A primo rider at the moment is 16 of Eisenhard. If he can stay on the Jamie Eisenhard, it'll make the cut. It's gonna be Hammond, Grundy, Eisenhard, and rider slipping on the top 79 of Bales takes control. It's going to be Bales, followed by
the guy with the awesome snap is Merch, Whitey clearing Merch, the white bear guy out of California. He's got a perfect going just his way. Looks like the red and white coastal rider in the 2 spot is the national number 6 of Zavosity. No.
Pedal, pedal, pedal. Wordt nog spannend hier.
Mersch, still with the lead. Okay, that sounds more like a big bad Brad Sheffley. It's Mersch and Sheffley, followed by Berber out of Great Britain. We lose 1. Mersch, Sheffley, Berber on the bubble, the national 16. There is the Bosny. Qualifier 547. We're still working the 18 and over. Rocket Racing's Corey Denberger, your leader. Denberger's got coastal colors right there. We'll take the national 24, the big guy is Hale. Denberger and Hale. The number 4083 is Peter Doze out of Holland. Denberger, Hale, 1, 2, Doze, and I wonder who that guy is in 4. Check him out, Denberger, Doze, Hale, and my hero, Doug Luden.
What is
The semis are posted, the first 29, you need to get back in the staging, we're ready to go.
Bennett, Widow 1 and 2. Bennett, Widow, looks like the number 2 of McLaughlin, and the 97 make the cut. That is Brad McDonald.
Pose, we need to pose to start the semis, the first 29 semis need to get back in the staging, we're ready to run.
569 on the track, 16 over open quarter, down and out. Front spot on this one is going to be the 29 out in front. That looks like Jet D. It's going to be DGT colors moving into double zero as Jesus, but no, it's going to be Allman on the 3rd spot and on the bubble Allbirds, Tim Strzelecki. In the semi, it looks like it will be D, but so that looks like Allman and Strzelecki.
It's okay.
Mikey Luna. It's going to be Luna out in front. That looks like a McDonald's guy. It's going to be one. It looks like the other 62 on the 4th. That is Chance Savard. Looks like he'll hang on in for the semi. 16 over open 571 down in Ivan Frazier out of New York. Big time haul shot. He gets bucked on the inside by one of the overseas guys. Looks like that is going to be the number 58 of Sean Holmes is in here as well. But up top on this one, it is going to be the 61 of Johnson Barrere. It's going to be Barrere, Holmes 1 and 2. We got Barrere, Holmes, the 04 and 90 battle on that for 3 and 4. The 04 is Mike the median goal. And the 90 is going to be Eric Mulders. Mulders on the bubble. Last track looks like he'll hang on for the semi. 5-7 slide, that looks like it's got to be Peter Doze. It's going to be Doze on the top spot. He's being followed in here by Greg Beam for DK. It's going to be Doze, Beam, Radley on in here for 3. It is going to be Poole on the bubble now as they head into turn number 4. Up front, Peter Doze doing it to the guys. Greg Beam, Shapley styling it out. Richie Poole is on the bubble. Looks like last turn it will be Doze, Beam, Shapley, and Poole.
All right, the first 29 motos.
Nou, Bas knallen, hè. Nou, laat je niet aan de kant zetten.
Heat is down, Bromane coming at
Kom op, slag erbij.
working it, gonna be looking for maybe the
Kom op.
20. On the top side is John Purse. It's gonna be Purse working it. The Beaver in the 2 spot. Purse into Beaver, King, Lions, your top 4. Purse, the Beaver, 1 and 2. Purse, the Beaver. Tanet working it in the 3. Purse, the Beaver working 1 and 2. Eric Carter sliding in. It's gonna be Purse, the Beaver. Purse, the Beaver, Tanet, Carter, Lions, Tanet making it in. Corbett and
Very exciting everything, yes?
got no motor sheets. We're going to call it this way. I think Sanaka is out in front. Looks like Owens in the 2 spot. Mick out the first rider. It's going to be 85. Owens, let's see the 85. We're doing this by Braille. That's Holmes. Holmes, Sanaka, Owens, 1, 2, and 3. Holmes, Sanaka, Owens, the national number 1 of Morales on the bubble. He has got some big heat. Holmes, Sanaka, Owens, Oh, Sanaka Owens, the national number 1 of Morales, got it at the line. Looks like we lost Jimmy Garcia, maybe, I don't know.
6:05. We've got more Hyatt hotel keys than the lobby has right now here, I think. On the track, you must all stay in the stands. The best seats are going to be towards the far. Gate now, retake 4, looks like they're all out there right now. Up front, this one is going to be running for GT. 4 riders coming on faster than you can believe. Up front, it is the number 85 belonging to Dale Holmes. In the second spot is the number 20, the long, tall Texan. That is John Purse. It's going to be Holmes, Purse, Todd Lyons, and the last one is going to be the 666 of Neil Wood. They're all going to make it. Whoa, somebody goes over the top of somebody else. That was Todd Lyons reaching for the sky out there. So it's going to be Purse, Lyons, Wood, and Holmes. Carter, King to be over the pod. Corbett getting a lot of style. Check me out as he got airtime. It is Corbett. And all these 4 are going to go as well. It is Corbett. In the second slot, that is Corbett. Looks like a monster. Number 18 is going to be the Beaver. And Carter. 60 and over, open wheels, number 635, semi number 1 for these guys.
Ja, Tarek, geiler Start, Schwede!
Up front of this one is Luna.
Hey, komm, den kriegst du doch mal!
Strzelecki is going to be Luna and Strzelecki for sure. The third one belongs to the number 62. Catch that winner, that is DeJesus. The last qualifier, here comes one on the inside. It's going to go to Big Ben Omen. 16 over opening. Continue second qualifier, number 6. Four riders, 4 Briscoe in there. Coastal Rider coming out on top, doing it for Homer and Company. As we go in and out of the second turn, it looks like it's going to be the national number 2 of Brad Shepley out of the Garden State. That is Shepley up front. Looks to be the 61 in the second spot of Brewer out of Germany. It's going to be Shepley and Brewer. And number 12 in the second. In the third spot is Green. We've got a rider down over here. Shepley, Brewer, number 12 of Beam, and your last qualifier looks to be the 04 of Mike Gold.
Schade, hätte fast entdeckt.
Third belongs to Elders, looking for the bubble, coming into the last turn. That is going to be the number 36, the 36 of Gaff. 416 Expert Action 664, coming at you long and strong. Pro Cycles on the outside, and has got to be Jordan. Jordan taking a bail. How about the 92 of Van Leur from the Netherlands? The 10 working in second is Spar. Van Leur and Spar 1 and 2. Groupie in there on the third spot. The bubble is going to be the number 04 of the Maniac Gold.
Shepley qualified, Lightning Larry Mersch for White Bear, Shepley for Coastal, Mersch for White Bear. Looks like Jochen Brewer in that 3 spot. Y'all sitting on the bubble right now, the National 16 of Boston. Shepley, Mersch, Brewer, and Zabosny. Last gate of semis coming at you, 674. We got Pro Cycles. Oh, man. Crash and bail time. This is a rocket rider. The National 21, the big guy is Denberger, Corey Denberger, followed by Pieter Doles from Holland. Denberger and Doles, the National number 9 is flying Brian Holbrook in the third spot as they head down to a main event in the 18 expert class. Going on the bubble spot will be the 67.
De laatste, dan rij je 3 finale. nog wel 2 op.
Wat was het gedaan? 4 dat was niet 2.
The third pro main hits it big time. Here comes Harry Tennant. No on the outside, it's Quinn on the inside, or Tennant. It's First, Tennant, and King. 1, 2, 3. First, Tennant, King. John First for ODI, stretching it way out. First can lock it up as he heads into the third turn. John First for ODI from Texas in the 1. Mike King for Redline in the 2. Tennant for Vance running that brand new MCS bike in the 3. As John First heads down, talking that big time, big money. Unofficial winner will be John First out of ODI sitting.
You're right.
Get the one from Dutch.
I called him. So he said I was crapping. About time. Why didn't
Experts, Amberger, Peter Does, Edward Combs, and Ryan Colgrove.
Howard Petros and Bonnie West to the MBL prayer, please.
Ryan coming in, coming down Ryan Colgrove. It's going to be first on the inside, not anymore yet on the top side, down in the right here. Number 6 up first from California. First on the TV and in front to 61. In second is Burr, Mersch and Burr, 1 and 2. Mersch, Burr, and Colgrove. Big Brian Colgrove for Band Company. Working it into 3 spots. Burr in 4. Colgrove bucketing 5 moves into 2. Denver going for the hard charge on the outside. Doesn't quite get there.
17-year-old expert man brought to you by DK Products, Stumco, Gemini, Sushi, Hammond, Wolfswick, Luna, Gas, Coffee, and Stone. Up front, it's on the second to Gasman. For TNT, Ronnie Gasca got it tuned up. It is Luna breaking away, going right out there with him. It's going to be Gasca and Luna. Up for grab position number 3. It still is Gasca and Luna. Keep your eyes up front where the action is. Here we go.
16 experts, we got the Tomahawk Jock, Kevin Tomko, Teddy Graff, Matt Polkamp, Chad Hilders, Mark Van Loor, Mike the Maniac Call, Ryan Truby, and Steven Spar.
I'm not impressed.
I didn't mean Does that mean that's what you want to do? Told ya.
we've got Tim Wise out of Ontario. Out of Michigan, Stephen Reuter. Vic Bettencourt from Massachusetts. Florida's Ezell Johnson. North
Foster, MTC, Todd Corbett. Gate is down there, took it by the Beaver, working it on the outside. Got Corbett on the low side, not going to do it. It's going to be the Beaver on the high side, Wood in the 2 spot. Going to be Boston Beaver. Boston Beaver on the top side, got the 85 of Holmes in the 2 spot. The Beaver and Holmes, 1 and 2 purse in the 3. Boston Beaver, Holmes, purse, looking at taking on with Boston Beaver and Holmes. Holmes working it, Neil Holmes on the inside. Here comes Lyons, didn't do it. It's going to be Boston Beaver and Neil Holmes. John Purse on the outside. Boston Beaver going to win the Pro Super Open Wheels main event, brought to you by Print Play. 7:22, 16 and over, open brought to you by Everett Rose Trainers and Fans, Tim Strzelecki, Ben Allman, Mike Luna, Alberto De Jesus, Jonathan Berg, Mike Gull, Greg Beam, and Brad Shipley. Gain is down, big pop out of the middle, big do it, Shipley on the outside, not going to do it, it's going to be the Auburn colors on the high side of this one. Auburn making their way around, they got a number on the top side, it's going to be Tim Strzelecki, followed by the DK colors, that's going to be the 12 of Beam, Strzelecki, and Beam, 1 and 2, Haro Krupke makes the dive, doesn't get in there, it's going to be Strzelecki, way out in front, it's going to be all Tim Strzelecki taking it in, Greg Beam in for the 2 to 61, getting the 3rd is Brewer, and Luna bringing it in.
15 of Eric Myers out of Indiana. Myers followed by
Outside, 100 in the 2 belongs to Elder, Strzelecki, and Elders 1 and 2. Strzelecki, Volkamp, Elders, and the 22 gets in of Salzman. 5:44, we got the right one now. 4 riders left up, shouldn't be too difficult. Even mine can handle this one. Gonna be the 36 of Graff. De 92 in second.
Ja, dat is makkelijk. Weer 4 gevallen. Mark is door dus.
Plain red 100 looks like he might be in. That is Chad Elders. 60 and over opening air 5.66 qualifier on the outside. Looks like maybe Peter Doze. It is Peter Doze. Looks awesome. Greg Bean in a second place speed. Followed by the Foster Hard Kid, Jeff Dean. Doze, Bean, and Dean. And number 93, we keep it happening. He's going on to do something there also. Number 3 on Injury is in. 16 and over open qualifier 5, 6, 7 run.
Tweede finale van de, of tweede mans van de finale ronde voor de pro's. Oh, maar slechte start. Pas op. Kom op, Bas.
Something that is in your that is going to be John Purse. You got Carter, Purse, Boston Beaver. Here comes Todd Lyons. And here he comes Eric Carter doing it for Hyper. Look at making 2 in a row. It's Purse on ODI. Redco's got the Beaver in the 3rd spot. Last straight is going to be easy for Hyper. Eric Carter. Followed by Lyons. The Beaver's going into it. Today last straight looks like it might be up for grabs.
Gaat.
Wat is het?
Oh, deel.
Greg Reynolds, another one that is on fire, about 9.4 on the Richter scale. He has already running down
halve finale superklas. Robin Morales.
Second in action, my action, Superclass. I try not to speak while the gate's going down. That's why you're going to get absolutely no wordage from this lady. Ooh, what we got? My Lousman all Gant. Lousman all Gant, Morales, Garcia, Monaghan, Cunningham. Give me a break. Oh, Lousman. Oh, Gant, here comes Garcia. It'll be Lousman all Gant, Garcia. Here comes Morales back on it. Oh, it'll be and it'll be Gant. I believe that was Lousman and the one Cunningham. You need Dean Martin to the one.
11 over Cruiser, 605 coming at you. On top side, it's going to be Aaron Parr stretching it out. Aaron Parr out in front. We'll pick out the number 2 rider. That's going to be Samai. Jane pops down. We lose one right on the backside. It's going to be Townsend and Foster Beaver. The Beaver taking control. Townsend in the 2-spot Lions working 3. Corbett on the 4. Corbett moving into 3. It's going to be Foster Beaver. Foster Beaver working it for Webco on the top side. Charlie Townsend doing it in the 2 for Robinson Racing. It's going to be Foster Beaver. Charlie Townsend, Todd Corbett for Auburn working back in the 4 spot. It's going to be all Todd Lyons and Osho, Percy Owens. Second team Pro Super Open Wheels action. Looking for Adam Duffon Richards jumping out on that. It's going to be Eric Carter. This guy is hot today. Carter working the bicycle on the top side. The number 25 of Eric Carter followed by the 20 of John Purse. Big John Purse from Lone Star State. Adam Duffon Richards working it for ODI on the bubble spot. How about the number 4 of Alan Foster? Foster gets put on him for Mikey King from Redline King, slides in and takes over the bubble spot.
Out of California, Harold Groupie, that is Mike Luna. It's going to be Luna out in front, followed by the 29, and it's Jeff Dean. You got Luna, D, B, 1, 2, and 3. Here comes Allman on for 4. As we head to turn number 40, it's going to be up front. Luna, D, B, Allman is on the 5th spot. 4th spot, here we got one guy left to charge, and that's the Webco rider. It will be Luna, D, B, and Allman in the main. Great, 6:32, 16-year-old open, second battle here. It looks like it is going to be the EDR Brazilian Taru. It is going to be Taru on the front side. He gets bucked now by the 00. That is going to be Jesus Badesso. It is going to be Badesso on the top spot, followed by Taru. It's Badesso to Baru. The 61 of Berger is on the 3rd, and on the ball is Tim Strelacki. He has got heat all over. Strelacki's got heat here. It comes from the MCS rider. It will be Strelacki at the line.
And Tomko 1 and 2. Got the 29 of Groupie working in there on the bubble. Groupie's out of it. He's on the dirt. It's the 10 7 maker in. That is going to be Spar and Stribby. 16 Esper coming at you. One more time going to be Navy, the number 92 of Mark Van Loor. Van Loor followed by Strzelecki. Van Loor and Strzelecki, the 9 of Bolkamp. The 22 is on the bubble. That is John Salzman. Salzman trying to hold off the DJ's rider. He's going to do it. He makes the cut. 16-year-old on the semi, 661.
Zalewski. Up front on this one, still is number 39, Hefter. Zalewski, Shore BMX in there for the first spot, that is Scadarla. Up front on this one more time, it's going to be Zalewski, Scadarla, and number 21, Saint of Martin Cassis. 6, 7, 18 over race for 7 on the track. Up front, West Point, bicycle's own Chris Nakudo. You got Nakudo rapidly on in here for Coastal. Backwards is in there as well as Peter Dude. On the 5th spot is Jay Harvey. He's got to make it work. It's going to be Nakudo, Shapley, Backwards, Dudes, 1, 2, 3, and 4 last turn man. It will be long on this one, Nakudo, Shapley, Batter, and Dudes in the main. 669 flying colors. That is going to be 670, excuse me, on the track. That is going to be out of Sweden, United Ross, and it's going to be Ross
Switzerland.
from Paul
Ik dacht, jij zegt het, ik dacht het, Marcel.
Half 7 is klaar, denk ik.
En finale, Bas. Slag erbij. Oh.
This is a kid who has not raced BMX for about 2 years.
Because this is the hot main of the day. It's going to be Barry McManus working on the outside. Dale Holmes looking in the 2 spot. It's McManus. Holmes goes down. McManus on the top side in the 2 spot. Got the national number 3 of Craig Reynolds. Here comes the awesome. Belly on doing it for DK. McManus, Reynolds, and on 1, 2, and 3. Climber into the 3 spot. Big air for McManus. McManus looks like he's going to do it.
Lions, Richards, Pierce, King, and hot stuff, Eric Carter. You got a Pro Super Open Wheel main event on Team Light Echo, the only way to cover your head when you're racing nice on the motocross. Boston Beaver, they call him the Boston Holland, he's got it knocked. The Beaver, Charlie Townsend, from Robinson, followed by Mike King from Redline. The Beaver doing it for Webco. Boston Beaver all the way from Holland. Boston Beaver showing you how they do it in Europe as he hits the last turn. The Beaver's got a problem. A sandwich at the finish line. You go. Holy Mary and use Bodesu. What a mouthful.
That's concrete over there.
CAC and Alder Alden. Man, we lose Ben Alden. The Cross Your Heart kid had the lead. The lunatic takes it over. Oh, crazy man himself, Mike Luna. R.O. Groupie, Jim Dean in the 2 slot. It is Luna and Groupie, the double eights of Taru in the 3. Luna, Groupie, and Taru. Luna, Groupie. We've got the double O's now in 3. It's Bodesu out of Sweden. Mike Luna going to bring it on home. The Harlow Groupie way followed by Dean and Taru. Thank you.
How about a round of applause for the great Linda Dorsey?
Shit, the
Making
fuck.
it number 741, 16-year-old experts brought to you by Band, Tournament Streamy, Jordan, Spar, Tomko, Stromecki, Salzman, Hocam, and Van Lord. Up front on this one, right where you expect to see him, the national number 1 is Timothy Strzelecki. Strzelecki got it dialed in way behind him is Polkamp. It is Strzelecki and Polkamp. Back there for the 3rd spot is the national number 8 of the Streamer, David Jordan. The Streamer's brother anyway. Up front on this one is going to be all Timmy Strzelecki going away. The national number 9 has position number 2. That is Polkamp. Jordan in there for 3.
On to spot from Shura, BMX, 39 in 3rd belongs to Hefner, but out front, coming to you up close and personal, keep the side up, it's going to be Jerry Irwin. Guy will win the 7 over expert Rick Blake, Peter Dose, Jerry Hedges, Chris DeCudo, Grant Shepley, Ryan Dodd, Brian Colgrove, Yannick Rosset, and Wayne Poole. Gate pops down in front of the 18 expert action. Everybody running for abreast. Who's it going to be? Jerry Banners for SE Racing from California. will be my last class. And before Jim drops the gate, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone here, all the fans. Y'all are wonderful. Lynn Beekell, Linda Dorsey, Roger Glasscat, Dougie Luden, wonderful people. Absolutely great time. Thank you very much. I hope to be back next year. The Super Cruise is brought to you by Vans, Brian Gagnon, Bob Birdsall, Jimmy Garcia.
Lights, what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Is he cool or what? Thanks, Dave. That was excellent.
Tweede dag van de Christmas Classic. We hebben het nationale volkslied net gehoord en nu begint Boys de Bever. Op de nuchtere maag, 8 uur 's ochtends vroeg. Nog een proefstartje.
This is a chess. Gates go on race number 1, Boss. The Beaver got a little rest last night, got his jaws together. The Beaver and 0-leader Townsend on the outside. Boss the Beaver, Townsend in the 2 spot. Looks like Alan Foster in the 3. Boss the Beaver bringing it out right in front of the tower to show us how strong he is. Out of Holland for Webco. The Boss is the Beaver. He heads over the gravity cavity. It will be the Beaver. Townsend's going to check himself. It'll be Abadessa ODI in 2. Foster in 3. The Beaver going to bring it home. And I don't know what's going on over here. Foster's going to race. Abadessa and Townsend. That was interesting. Ball number 2, 4 Pros Lions, first for Vincent and Carter. Looks like ODI rules, big time, big bucks. He falls down, big time, Voltex, everyone with him. One guy up, the Looney Tune himself. Todd Lyons coming at you in living color, picking it back up his purse. It is Lyons in the first spot, purse in 2. Lyons purse, Carter, Tanette and company. It'll be Todd Lyons coming over to the gravity cavity, followed by John Perth. Carter's going to take a shortcut. Tanette jumps by him as Lyons heads down to the finish line. Lyons, the 27 of Goodale, out of the province of Ontario. Find is your moto number, super class, still coming down the wire. GT colors on the inside. Big Dale Holmes with the lead. It is Holmes. Reynolds is on the hunt. Holmes and Reynolds. Holmes dumps it big time. It's Reynolds. Reynolds followed by, I believe that is Gagnon. Reynolds, Gagnon, Clark Williams in the 3 spot. A blessing for him. Reynolds, Craig Reynolds looked hot yesterday. Gonna do it again today. Heading over the gravity cavity. Reynolds. It'll be. Experts will take Colgrove, Lion Brian National, number 7, Colgrove for Bed and Company, followed by the number 62 of Alberto de Jesus. Very, very warm up here on the tower. If we can get a little ventilation, we would appreciate it. We'll take Colgrove all the way down to the finish line, race number 23, 18 Edwards. The number 83 having a problem. That's Yannick Rosset, followed by Badesso. Both of these guys from Sweden. We got a pair of GT flags flying high. Yannick Rosset looking to get away from the hard pump of Rossino. He's going to take care of business. That's Rosset. Race number 24, 18 and over expert. Rocket Racing Green, Frank and Corey Hamburger. The Cross Your Heart Rocket is
En ook de gladheid gestruikeld.
Check out Doug Luden. Almost wanted to come over and say first and team 1-2 in the 3, the number 9 of Reinhardt, followed by Dougie Luden, Oregon. Motor number 25 will take the national number 12 of Greg Bean for our sponsor DK. Haro Krupi in the 2 spot, Mike Rory out of California, followed by the national 6 of Chris Nelson. Sundance Colors coming on the 3rd spot. Don't matter, no how. We're going to take Mr. Greg Bean all the way down to the finish line. Your motor number is 26, 18 and over experts.
De klasse.
The Ohio NBL raffle booth. Pro Super Open Wheels number 127, Charlie Thompson, Percy Owens, Boston Beaver, Neil Wood, and Terry Cadet. Up front on this one is Boston Beaver. We just lost one of them. It's going to be the Beaver, followed by Thompson. It looks like Percy Owens got the 3rd spot. That must be Neil Wood that we lost big time in turn number 1. Going away right now is Boston, the Beaver. Everyone else gives up the chase. Owens going to grab the 2nd slot, it looks like.
Not much of a race now.
It is the Beaver.
Jumper! Oh!
Angela Morales from Motor 125 to registration table, please.
We're going to move on to the second group. Pro and Vanessa. Main gate is done. Hold shot. Holmes on the inside. Look at top line. Got the inside line going in. Looks like Corbett's going to give up the hunt already. It is Lyons hanging on in the 2nd spot. Got to be Holmes up front. Big Dale Holmes got it dialed in. Lyons all over his backside. If they keep up the pace, it is Holmes. Lyons back there for turn. Looks like the national number 10 of Adam Richards. As we head in and out, turn number 4, Holmes checks the rear view, sees it full of Todd Lyons. Here we go to the gravity cavity. It is Holmes and Lyons 1 and 2.
Oh.
Lyons trying to bust up on Holmes. Looks like he's going to pull it off as he hit the line. Say hello to the national number 9 of Todd Lyons. Last week. He has from California and he is hot. It is Rory up front. Right behind him is the national number 25 out of Connecticut, Big Ben Ullman. It's going to be Rory and Ullman. 3rd place is going to go to the national number 38, Richie Poole. In there for 4, looks like the 03 of Mike Gentlecore. Number 131, 416 over open wheels, the national number 5. God believe that is the lunatic Mike Luna. In the 2nd slot, looks like the number 20 belongs to Rob Dalecki. Luna, Dalecki, Chad Elders in there for a trade. For Sundance, in and out of the final turn, it's going to be Mike Luna with the win. The national number 20 for 2nd, that is Ron Dalecki out of the Garden State. We got a yard sale just outside of turn number 1 as we move on to motor number 130. Still working on the 16 over open. That is the number 93 of Robert Indry. Indry's got the lead. In there for 2 is the 9M of Eric Molders. It's going to be Indry and Molders. As we check out those 2 guys down there, we're going to see them up. As we hit the line, it's going to be the number 93 with the win, and that is Robert Indry. Number 133 still working 16. Rowe's got the lead on his backside. That's got to be the number 98 of Obu. So it's going to be Thoreau and Obu. 2 guys from the other side of the big pond. It's going to be Thoreau and Obu. In there for 3 seconds, it's going to be the Al Miller on a 42 machine. Number 134 more, 16 and over, Oakland National. Number 4 hails from Connecticut. He rides for MCS. That is Matt Sylvia. We call him the Slickster. In the 2nd slot is the national number 10, maybe make that the 10S, is Steven Spar. It is Sylvia and Spar. Back there for 3, having all kinds of problems on his backside is Mike Polkamp. Up front on this one, putting the foot down, is going to be Matt Sylvia, shaking his head. Coming on real strong as Spar. It is Sylvia and Spar to the line. 16 and over, Oakland National number 1, got the lead. It is Tim Strzelecki. It is Strzelecki out of New York, maybe not for long. He just got passed by a GT rider out there. That GT rider is a double zero of Hayes. Iowa in the 2.
Bart.
Back to basics. We're working on motor number 1 back in the second round. It's pros coming at you. Charlie Townsend. These guys haven't decided whether they want to race or not. Townsend, Beaver, ODI ride is Abadessa. Townsend to Beaver, Abadessa, and Foster as they come around over the gravity cavity. Charlie Townsend got himself all healed up from yesterday, doing it for Robinson. He's going to bring it on home. Moto 2, more pros coming down the wire. We need motos through 40 in the staging, please. Terry Tennant, the man's man, with the lead, followed by Aaron Carter. It is Tennant and Carter. Here comes first. Tennant, Carter, first. Alliance, Corbett, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As they hit into turn number 3. Terry Tennant doing it for Vance. Eric Carter on the comeback tour. There's no doubt about it. ODI ride now moving into it. John first. Carter now in 3 as Townsend. Heads to the big guy from the big state. All the way north. Thomas is long rocking hair on Ross Tauscher in the 2 spot. He's going to do it for Metallica as he heads down to the finish line. Race number 5, super class action, races through 50. We need to see when staging GT flag up tail Holmes. It is Holmes followed by Reynolds. Holmes, Reynolds, Gagnon, 1, 2, 3 as they head out of turn number 2. Holmes doing it for GT. Reynolds is a plane round. Oh, Gagnon goes down big time. Holmes and Reynolds, 2B rider in that 3rd spot. Reynolds looking to reel in Holmes, and still Holmes and Reynolds as they come around the last turn, looking at the finish line. Oh. We need a crane for the bike, right? Holmes is going to win it. Reynolds, Wilson, and Schultz back there somewhere. Or is that Jensen? Climber. Schultz then will take Smith. Jensen for Bad and Company over the gravity cavity. He comes. He's down. Climber gets a little gnarly. Gates going. Race number 10. Super class action brought to you by Jimmy Garcia on the inside. Action Racing High. Garcia got the hard charge from Whitey Williams in that 2 spot. Garcia and Williams, a dynamic duo in race number 10. Super class action in 3rd. Rich Young, Garcia, Williams, and Garcia. Gates gone, race number 11, races through 60. Into the echo chamber, please. The National 11 of racing, Jason Lonergan, doing it the base way. Followed by Robo Robbie Morales. We'll take the National number 6. This guy is such a handsome dude. Tara, this is the one I was talking about. This is Big J Harvey coming at you, living color. Tommy Backus out of Massachusetts in the 2 spot. Harvey for MCS, our fine sponsor. The new attitude guy going to take the 2nd. Tommy Backus. The gates down in race number 13, 18 and over experts still coming at you. What a gnarly number plate. This is going to be either Mulders or as they come around the 3rd turn, I'll take Mulders. Mulders followed by the 48 of Peter Doze out of Holland. Mulders and Doze. A pair of Webcos coming at you in stereo. It'll be Mulders, Doze, and I believe that was Elkin. Round number 1 gets a little style doing it for Psychocraft and Homerware as they head down to the finish line. Takudo, Simon, the 194 in 3rd is Riccardi out of Michigan. Race number 18, we're still working on the 18 and over experts. Like to have races through 60 in the staging, please. Thank you, Water Lady Debbie Diaz. Races through 60 in the staging. McDonald's, the Mangatang up front, the 88 out of Great Britain. Rosalie Turek out of the place that counts. England, we love. It'll be AXO's postal rider, Rich Carolan out of Texas with the 2. Here they come, Shepley, S&M flag in 2, that's Levan. Shepley, Levan, the Lightning Man. I don't feel good, but I race great. Eric Wolford doing it for dance competition. Delfino and Zaluski, 2 and 3. Race number 22, brought to you by the big guy, Flying Ryan Goldgrove, doing it for Bad and Company, followed by Alberto De Jesus. It's Goldgrove and De Jesus, followed by the number 24 of Brian Bonneau. Flying Ryan Goldgrove. Bad and Company, you're bad. Race number 20, followed by Budaso, sorry about that. GT and GT. Let's talk about our third place rider, having the 89 of Robert Jacobs. Out of Holland, the European contingent. Look at this. 2 guys from Sweden, 1 guy from Holland. The Americans are back there. Loving it. Race number 20, number 14 of Danny Roberts. DJW Newton is there. Denberger, Luke's gonna slide in and take down 3. Sundance Colors in the first place of race number 25, 18 and over experts. We'll take the 12 of Greg Beam, doing it for Sundance. 3 color on the rider in 2, but it's Beam in the place that counts in the lead. Ben Ullman, Mr. Plane Rat himself, in the 2 spot. Holcamp in 3, maybe not Ullman.
Into the national number 40 on the third side of Jason Rowley. But as we head into the last turn and up, it is going to be all Holcamp. Looks like he'll take home the win. Elder settles for 2, Rowley on the third. But in our 55, 16-year-old experts on the front spot of this one, that is going to be the guy coming all the way out of the Netherlands, Mark Van Loor. It's going to be Van Loor on this one. Looks like Botek takes a shortcut off the 5-pad. It is going to be Van Loor all by himself now. The closest guy is Michael Sands back in here for 2. Botek back on the bike in 3. But take this one all up to the Netherlands, Mark Van Loor. Motor number 56, 16-year-old experts coming down. Looks like top spot on this one. It is going to belong to the national number 36, Ted Graham on the top spot. It's going to be Graham doing it for Mike Rodriguez and Crick Plate, your sponsor today. The national number 28 is John Eastwood back in there for 2. He's being reeled in by Timothy Walton. But as they come out, it will be all up front on this one. All Ted Graham out of Rhode Island. Motor number 57, 16-year-old novice at a turn. Number 3, looks like the front spot on this one is the national number 30. That is going to belong to Ezel.
$112 on the gate when we get back to the action. 112, still working in the 12-year-old expert class. $12-year-old novice is on number 117. Slade, Hans, followed by the national number 9 of Roderick Hall. The Wild Ones got the lead big time right now. If you can hang on, in and out of the final turn, we're going to the line. It is Connecticut's own. Remember, the 50-50 and raffle prizes are going around. Raffle chances, I should say. We haven't got to the prizes yet. We're going to draw those at the end of the second round. One and 2, the third slot goes to Vicky Carlson. What a number 127, Pro Super Open Wheels, Charlie Townsend, Percy Owens, Boston Beaver, Neil Wood, and Terry Tomat. That is Townsend up front on this one. Tomat's not in it. It is Townsend and Owens. The only 2 guys that look like they're interested in racing right now. And now to turn number 4, looking at the famous Cavity. It's going to be Big Charlie Townsend getting airborne. The Spider-Man, Percy Owens, right there with him, heading to the line. It is Townsend and Owens. More Pro Super Open Wheels up in the gate. Motor number 128, Corbett, Lyons, Richard, Holmes, and Eric Abadessa. Main gate is down side by side. It looks like the big, long, tall Texan's got the early Irish full shot. That is Purse. Corbett going right out there. Look at Lyons down low on the inside. Forces Richards out. Up front on this one, though, it still is Purse. Purse got it dialed in. That's the national number... We don't have a Purse. I'm sorry, I really blew that one. Up front on this one is the number 10 of Adam Richards. Sorry about that, Adam. Todd Corbett for Auburn all over him. It is Richard Auburn's Todd Corbett and Todd Lyons. Here we go to the line. It's going to be Richards, Corbett, Lyons. Mike King showing the way around, heading for the final turn, kind of rides the pad. One rider jumps it big time. Up front on this one, it still is big. Ben Ullman and Rhodey. In and out of the final turn, it's going to be that order, Ullman and Rhodey. Settling for the distant third is the national number 38, Richard Poole. More 16 and over open number 131, the national number 5 out of California, the lunatic. That is Mike Luna out in front and going past. In the second slot, looks like he's a number 89. I think tough to read those fluorescent numbers of Robert Jacobs. It is Luna. Jacobs, your third place is going to go to the number 20. And look at Jacobs at the line, grabs it away. One number 132, 16 and over open. It continues to number 29 up front. This one is Jeff Dean. It is Dean as we go in and out of turn number 4. Looks like Peter Doe has been there for the second spot. The number 12 also hails from Connecticut, Canada. That is Scott Drinkwater. What a neat name for that one. Up front, though, it's going to be the number 48 of Peter Doe's. McDonald colors, all kinds of action going on. It is Thoreau followed by Al Miller. Our Bill French got 242s from California. It's going to be Thoreau in there for the second spot. It's got to be Al Miller. 16 and over open, the action continues. We got Sylvia for MCS back there in the second spot. Chasing down the top rider. Got to be the number 61 of Jacques Buer out of Germany. One of our German riders got the lead right now. We got MCS all over his backside. That is Sylvia. In there for 3 is the number 62. Got all kinds of problems himself. Is Al De Jesus. Back up front though, and this one is going to be Jacques Buer. Again, out of Germany, here comes Sylvia. He sails for 2. 16 and over, and it's Bodeso, and I'm probably butchering that name. And Timmy Strolecki in there for the second spot, flying the Auburn flag. In there for 3 is the number 25, hailing from Georgia, Dave Graham. It is Bodeso, got the lead, he's going to have the win. Coming on real strong as Strolecki just
on Cunningham. We're still working on the super class. JT Flagdale, Holmes out in the lead, got Craig Reynolds right there. Holmes, Reynolds, and Gagnon as they head out turn number 2. Holmes looking to stretch that lead way out, but Reynolds is a little out of habit. Holmes and Reynolds, Gagnon now reeling in Reynolds. It's Holmes, Reynolds doing it for 2B, Gagnon doing it for TOL. Split images over the gravity. I can't even get it out. They come. It'll be Holmes headed down here first. Here comes Reynolds on the inside. Reynolds going to make the hard charge, no problem. Reynolds, Gagnon. Smith out of the province of Ontario, Canada. Motor number 10, racing through 16, should be there. B-square, Jimmy Garcia. Action Racing. Whitey Williams is there. Garcia and Williams. Looks like Rich Young in that 3 spot. Garcia trying to get over the 5-pack and head out of turn number 3 to get away from the big guy. Garcia, Action Racing, TNT colors, 1 and 2. Garcia, that jumping contest winner last night, being tracked hard. Let's see if he can get away from Williams. No problem, Garcia. Super class brought to you on the outside. Black and white rider. Look, oh man. We got 1 down. We lose Morales too. Looks like we might have a rider from Great Britain, Wolfgang Meyer, with the lead. It definitely is Meyer. That is Germany. Sorry about that. Meyer from Round of applause for Robbie Morales. Here comes the Team Critter to check him out. Todd over there checking on his riders. All by himself. This is the national number 6 ride. Looks like the 7 in 2 of Riley. It is Harvey and Riley. Riley, one of those new attitude guys out of Massachusetts. This is Tom Backus. He'll take the 3rd. Harvey with a perfect. Race number 13, 18 and over. Experts. The gate's gone. Peter Doe's your leader. Doe's no problem for him. He's loving it today. The 2 spot, we got a number 90. We'll figure out whether it's a Mulders or it's Mulders right now. It'll be Mulders down to the finish line. Racing Jason Moriarty is there for 3. 18 and over. Experts, no problem. This guy's riding with a broken hand. You think he's good? Wait till the hand rolls out. It's got to be White Bears lightning strikes of Larry Mears. It is the Mears, no doubt about it. With a broken hand, he's going to ride to a win. National 2 is Shepley right behind him. Race number 20 or later. The lucky is definitely there. So is Wolford. It'll be Zalewski at the finish line. Race number 22 races through 70 into staging, please. Races through 70 bike, and I didn't catch, oh yeah, that's Brian Bonneau. Race number 23, 18 and over experts again. We're talking GT colors up front in 1 and 2. This is the Swedish contingent. 1 and 2, Brosset and Modaso. 1, 2, the 49 and 3 from Webco. The 89 is Robert Jacobs out of Holland. Sweden 1, 2, Holland in 3. The double twos in 4. Brian Hart in the 3 spot as Jeff Dean puts his name on this one. Race number 25, 18 and over, still coming out. Greg Bean, been out there all day long. Ullman been tracking it too. Here comes Ullman, not going to save it to the finish line. He's going to do it right now. Ben Ullman out of Connecticut. Team in the 2 spot. Harrow colors in 3. That's Mike Rorty. Rorty now moving into 2. He means business, but it'll be Ben Ullman. Rorty. Dean will have
Paul Camp. It's going to be Paul Camp. He's being reeled in by the 1-0-0 tag. Elders in the 40 National. Jason Rowley. Rowley almost eats it. Paul Camp eats it as soon as he is gone. It's going to be Paul Camp, Elders, and looks like Rowley holding on for 3rd. Motor number 55, 16-year-old experts up front on this one. That's going to be Mark and Lore down of the Netherlands. It's going to be Van Lore. Look like Votek having all kinds of problems on the blind pad. It's going to be Van Lore, Votek, 1 and 2, National number 24, and for 3, Michael Sands. After last race, it looks like it's going to be all Webco, all Mark Van Lore on this one. Looks like Votek will take the 2nd, and in for 3 is Michael Sands. Last game, 16-year-old experts, number 56 up front. The National number 36 is Ted Grant on the lead. Grant is just going, all the way from the number 91 of Timothy Waltman, who's in here for 2, but it is going to be all Grant on this one for Crippling, the local guy from Rhode Island, doing for the sponsor today. It's going to be Grant, Waltman, 1 and 2. That looks like on the 3rd spot. Hanging here is going to be the number 32 of Jason McBroom. Corner number 57, 16-year-old novices on the track, and it's going to be Joey Jaquinto. It's going to be Johnson. That is going to be the 76 of Jaquinto. The 3rd spot will belong to Martin Senecal as we head into the last turn up front in control. This one all the way, Ezel Johnson, followed in here by Joey Jaquinto. Corner number 58, 16-year-old novices on the track one more time. An NCS-looking guy on the front spot. He has got a big-time lead. Is that going to be enough?
Wait for something to happen. In there for 3 is the National number 11, Nikki Carlson. In and out of the final turn, heading for the line. Still got the perfect going. That is Monica Kelly, Shaughnessy for 2. And it is down Charlie Thompson for Robinson with the whole shot. The Spider-Man Percy Owens going right out there with him. It looks like nobody wants to race except Charlie. Charlie's all around. Boy, don't you hate calling these? Dale Holmes and Eric Amadessa. Bang, Ace goes down, whole shot, maybe right in the middle, top line, looks like he wants it. We're still side by side. Corbett's going to have a good line for Auburn going in. ODI right behind him. It still is Corbett, I believe that's Amadessa in the 2nd slot. If that's the 93A, that's who it is, it's Corbett. Followed by the 85As of Dale Holmes, Jerry Harvey, you got me again. It is Corbett, Holmes, 1 and 2, followed by the number 3. Right behind him, that's got to be Amadessa. All kinds of style line. Look at that triple! I don't believe it! Pulls a 360, top lines, does it again, as we watch Todd Corbett cross the line first. One number 129, Lance Group Pro Super Open. It goes down side by side. We go King maybe on the inside, going to have the first turn and the lead. It is King coming out up on top. In there for 2, we'll pick him up in a moment. It still is King. In the 2nd spot is Big John Purse out of Texas. King and Purse are top 2. Alan Foster in there for 3. King, Purse, Foster as they come out of turn number 4. Here we go to the Gravity Cavity, the Pro Jump. It's going to go away. I think 4 bicycles now. Pool right in there. It still is Omen. Pool in there for the 3rd spot. Number 56 belongs to Mike Rorty. In and out of the final turn, we're going to hit the line. It's going to be Ben Owen. We just lost 1 rider. Pool in there for 2, followed by Rorty and the number 11 Jason Davis. Top side of this one out of California, the national number 5. We call him the Lunatic. That is Mike Luna. The number 100 right behind him belongs to Chad Elders. Maybe Elders in the top spot. decides so really quick position. It's going to be Elders and Luna. Somebody going to ride a pad across the line. Still working in the open class for the 16 and over guys. Home number 132. The match number 12 got the lead. He is from Ohio. Greg Bean. I've got a 50-50 shot because we've got two number 12s in here. I'm going to say that Beam up front. It says Greg on his backside, so it's Beam. In the second spot, looks like number 93 belongs to Robert Indry. Corner number 133, looking at back door. That is Taro and Obu. Obu doing it for MCS. We're going to go to the line. It's going to be Taro, Obu, followed by the old three of Martinada. Martina, let's straighten that one out. Corner number 134, same group, 16 and over. Open. Up on the front end of this thing is the number 62 belonging to Alberto V. Jesus. We couldn't read his. Whoa! Out of the third spot, taking over the lead. Looks like the number 12, I believe, is Mike Hammond from Florida. I'm going to say that's Hammond. Tough number plate to read. The number 61B right behind him. Burr. One number 135 for 60 and over. Open. Got to be Strzelecki out of New York, right up on the front end of this thing. GT colors all over him. That is Strzelecki on his backside. Is a double O of Badesu. He is from Sweden. Strzelecki for Auburn. Badesu flying the GT flag. Down low, busting a move on the inside is Davey Graham. Graham out of Georgia. Giving Badesu all he can handle.
16 qualifiers are open. The L qualifier 301, 18 and over experts will take 4. Four-year-olds finishing up for 18 and over 116 coming at you on the outside. Looks like maybe Boulders. We've got Harvey on the inside in the 2 spot. Let's see if we can catch another and put it all together. We'll take the number. That's Peter Doze. Doze out of Holland. Then we've got Harvey, Doze and Holland. And Harvey, as they head around looking to qualify in under the quarters, it is Doze and Harvey. One of the 90s in third. We'll let you know who they are. Doze and Harvey. Molders in that 3 spot. The 09 also the 29 in second belongs to Rush. Oh, we lose 1, 4 up. There they come. It'll be Mila, Rush, 98 and 53. Igor Obu from Croatia, the 53 of Clevenger. 303 is your qualifier, number 18 and over, still looking to go on to the quarters. Jerry Banners, SE Racing with the lead. The double 1s and 2. Here's Kudo for Westport Bicycles. It's Banners and Kudo turn on to the quarters. Picking up 3 and 4 will be the 99 and the 38 of Johnson and the 38 of Poole. 305 is your qualifier, number 18 and over experts. Looks like Zalewski out in the lift heat, real eligible Delfino over Delfino, New York 1 and 2. Hale in the 3. Swing and sway with 80 Gourmet. Look at this. Who's gonna be you? It looked like Zalewski from here. Tom Izor, we need you over here to the tower. Tom Izor, gates gone. We're talking about qualifier 306, 18 and over experts. Jesus Basso from Sweden. Our Swedish rider having the back call from in the 2 spot. It's go wrong. We got another Swedish rider that's going to be Ross in 3. Sweden, the US of A. Sweden on the ball. The number 19 of Ryan Dodd from Georgia. 307 coming at you, still working on the 116. The national number 21 of Denberger. Denberger followed by the national 14 of Danny Roberts. All that in there for the 3. Here comes Luden. Denberger still with the lead. Roberts, Olden, Luden. See you guys in the main event. Illinois for Sundance Racing. Looks like our German rider Joachim Ruckbarger in that 2 spot. Toffel and Rookgaber. 107 is Combs. 101 is Atkins. First row semi rolling off the hill. Townsend on the outside to Beaver and First. It's the Beaver Lions going into two. The Beaver Lions. Foster trying to make it in. The Beaver Lions looks like maybe First in the three. We'll throw an ID on him. There are your qualifiers. We lose Townsend. The Beaver Lions. Foster is there. We lose two pro riders. Charlie Townsend down. Heading out the finish line to qualify. John Purse will be your ODI runner. So we've got the Beaver, Purse, Lions, and Foster. And then Carter Singova keeps Foster and Richard Gates on. Jeanette's history. He's out of there. Jeanette with the lead. Aaron Carter making his spin in there for the two now and three. Foster moves into second. Jeanette, Foster, Carter, 1, 2, and 3. Adam Baum on the 4 spot. King trying to play catch up. Wants a spot, looking for a way to get through. Foster gets squirrely but saves it. It's Jeanette, Carter, Foster, 1, 2, 3, walk. Jeanette, Carter, Foster, King makes the cut. 2 are down. It's the number 27 up front and personal, Jay Kearns. Kearns has got.
Come on, guys.
Changes down the lane, qualifier looking for more and only for MCS color is going to be Jay Harvey getting out there maybe into the 2 spot. All kinds of heat on him. He drops to the 2 on the top side. It's going to be the 48 up here, Dawes. Dawes and Harvey, 1 and 2. The 42 from California is Mila. Dawes, Harvey, Mila, 1, 2, 3. The 29 is on the bubble. The 29, that one belongs to Rush. He is going to get Rush here at the line. He holds on and is going to make the cut. 4:22, 18 over.
Hij is een McDonald's guy.